the Richard Jackson Blossom Booster. This is a concentrated fertilizer that in the UK is the #1 gardening product. Why? Well, customers rave the results they get from petunias to their tomato plants. I mean, big, boisterous, juicy tomatoes. Put that with a little bit of American cheese on lightly toasted bread with a little mayo, salt and pepper. Oh, that's what summer's all about. And I have it for you here at a feature price of $33.98. This is really great because we're giving you a 4.5-pound tub. Normally we sell a smaller size for $20. So it's a great value. This is Barbara King. She is just a garden guru herself. We just saw her at the Philadelphia Flower Show. She did the whole opening flower scene for that show. So it's so nice to have you with us.
It is so great to be here. And if you're up at this hour, you should be a gardener because we're a little crazy.
Yeah, and, right? And you're probably thinking, how can I outdo my neighbors this year?
This is the way to do
magic.
it. You know, my husband and I have been growing plants our whole lives. Richard Jackson, he is the garden guru of the UK. And he told my husband and I about this fertilizer, and we're like, we've tried every fertilizer.
Skeptical,
we know
right?
all the best brands. He said, just try it. He said, I created this because I knew plants needed more than anything out there that you could buy. And I'm like, oh, let's give it a try. I'm like, well, what do you put in it? He said, we put really high levels of potash, which is going to give your flowers more fruits, flowers, and vegetables.
Okay.
So I knew that was true. High levels of potash are going to be unbelievable for plants. Then there's a seaweed extract that gives your plants this burst of energy that they're going to need to produce lots of fruits, flowers, and vegetables. There's also a wetting agent that's going to hold the nutrients into the soil.
Oh, that's important.
And then I read some reviews from the UK and I saw pictures and I said to my husband, let's give this a try. If regular people can do this, then we had to try it, and we were so happy as professionals. My husband's like, I have never seen our plants explode like this before. Now, this is from a regular couple. This is Rob and Brenda. They said we used Richard Jackson Blossom Booster on our clematis, and wow, look at all these flowers.
That is stunning.
And this is in a pot. Now, plants in a pot are going to need their nutrients, and Richard Jackson is going to do that for your plants as well. They really just exploded when we put them on our tomatoes. So we then did a field trial, and we conducted a test, and we have a legal claim that, first of all, it reduces blossom end rot.
Oh, good.
And also, when compared to the leading brand of fertilizer, when fed at the exact same once a week per rate, Richard Jackson is going to give you more good fruit than the leading brand of fertilizer. That is huge. And that's what we noticed. I know.
I mean, this is like what I would expect if I went to, you know, the big flower show in town, these professional results. And you're telling me just a regular, ordinary gardener Joe did this?
Regular gardener Carol. She did this.
Sorry, Carol.
Carol did this, and I mean, just the size of the lilies is unbelievable. And here is Sue. She's right here from Pipersville, Pennsylvania. She said, I fertilized regularly with Richard Jackson Blossom Booster. Look at my dahlias.
Oh my gosh,
I love reading customers' reviews too.
They look like big fireworks going off. I mean, look at the blooms on that. And even I'm noticing the vibrancy in color seems to be more intense with these flowers.
Yes, and she was even saying, look at the green leaves. Now here is Richard Jackson's, well, water is on the left.
Okay.
And on the right is Richard Jackson. Water's just rolling away. The Richard Jackson is soaking into the soil, so your plants are getting all those nutrients and everything Richard knew plants needed to give your plants the best that they could get in the way of food. Just like people, plants need the right food. This is so easy to use.
All right, so it comes with a scoop, first of all?
It comes with a scoop.
Good.
You get 408 gallons out of this one container. You're only going to use a half a scoop into a gallon of water. You stir it up. It never goes bad. Every time you go to get it, you have fresh fertilizer. And you could use it out of a watering can or you can use a hose end sprayer, and then you could use it on your entire garden. And don't be afraid to use this on any living plant.
So even roses?
Oh gosh, roses go bananas with it.
Oh, they do? Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
my husband and I have a rose garden, and it was really not doing well. With Richard Jackson, in a couple weeks, we noticed the difference. Like, we can look at our plants and see how they're feeling, and it was amazing. But this is from Sally, and she said, all summer added Richard Jackson. And I thought, well, you know what? That's a nice garden. This is what was hard to believe. She said, this garden bed is brand new. Look at these big, happy plants.
I was going to say they look very happy. And then look at the tomatoes again. Oh, how do you not want to have that sitting on your kitchen counter ready to go and eat? I would just pick that up like an apple.
I know.
Just bite right into it.
Drip down the elbow, delicious.
You know
Brings me back to childhood. And gardening is so much more satisfying when you can have better results than the leading brand of fertilizer. And here's another picture of mini, well, they're calling these mini begonias. Now, that's a pretty big mini begonia.
There's nothing mini about that. Look how full. I mean, I love hanging baskets. It takes me back to that look that I'd always see in New Orleans when I traveled there one time.
That's so right.
You know, but again, I always thought you either have to spend a ton of money to have professionals plant your baskets for you and come out and water them and take care of them, because they can get really dehydrated by the sun. The Richard Jackson is giving it all that nourishment it needs. You know, no matter where, and this is for wherever we live in the United States?
Wherever you live, if you use Richard Jackson, you are going to see a difference in your plants. These plants are all from regular people that just wanted to share their stories with us and you and show you the results of using Richard Jackson. My husband and I have used every fertilizer that you could imagine.
Bet you have, because everybody brings you their stuff to say, please try
this. They do.
And this is the one you stand behind.
Well, now we put it on every plant that we sell because we're giving people better plants. You can have better plants at home. And this is from Jane. And she said, I got Blossom Booster last spring and the results were unbelievable.
Remember, you're getting a 4.5-pound tub here for $33 and change. Normally we sell, what size tub is the smaller one?
That's a 1.5.
The 1.5 is usually 20 bucks. Look at the one that you're getting for $33.98. Remember, over 400 gallons. It'll last you well all season long. Here's what our customers say. Awesome product, amazing, gardeners must have. They're the ones who said it, not us. M48777 is your item number. Really, try it out. If you don't see a difference in a couple weeks, you have 30 days. Send it back. Why not?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Barbara, thank you.
Thank
Always
you
love
again.
when you come by, you show us the potential our garden can have. And it's so easy too, right? Yeah. Speaking of easy, how about something for you so you never ruin that perfect pedicure? It is sandal season. Right upon us right now. This is called the Pedicure. It's on the go. You wear these sandals to the salon, or if you're doing your pedicure at home, and you never have to worry about smudging the tissues, you know, that you use to separate your toes, you know, getting into your fresh nail polish. We've sold how many, Michael? 95,000 of these we have sold. So we've got a bunch of colors, but I am getting limited in some of them, less than $20 too, for an awesome product that really tackles a lot of issues we have when we go to have pretty feet, that's for sure. Okay, here's something that I say is a must-have in every household. Yes, you have a vacuum. You have your standard upright, right? Maybe you have your cordless that you use